Hello and welcome to another Tuesday tip. Today I want to talk about copying and pasting things in Adobe Illustrator. So I just thought if probably I ask you what's the most common shortcuts you use, you'll probably tell me Command Z, Command C, Command V. And if you ask me, I don't think I use that much Command V. I use Command F, Command B, Command Alt, Shift, and V. That one I use, but I don't use Command V that much. And I thought in today's Tuesday tip, I could talk about this and share with you some of my favorite shortcuts for copying and pasting. So I've created this document. It has like 20 artboards in the same size. And I can show you how to quickly work around those artboards with similar designs. So let's say that I want to transfer all of these to the next artboard. The probably most obvious way would be to select everything and then click Command C, Command V, and then you have it pasted here and move it until it's positioned like you want. Well, that definitely it's not the most strategic and fastest way. So let's go back and show you a couple of more options. Another option could be to select it as we have, click on it, start moving it and click out while you're moving it. And then you're creating a duplicate. Plus, if you click Shift in the same moment, so let's start again. If you click out and then Shift, it will move only vertically and horizontally in a very like geometric way. I think it's at 45 degrees maximum, so 90 and 45 degrees. So that could be another way for you to transfer the design if you know that your artboard it's in the same exact like X and Y positioning. But again, this is not the best way. What you can do is you can click Command C, copy it, then select the new artboard. So click on it until it changes and it's darker. And now click Command F. And this positions it exactly in the same position, but on the front. That's why it's Command F. We can do the same. I'm just pressing Command Z and clicking Command B. And then it positions it in the back. Obviously, we're not seeing any difference, but I'm going to show you in a minute. So let's delete all of this, right? And we have only the background. So let's say I want to copy only this text. I want to make sure that you understand that when you're copying, you need to make sure the proper artboard is selected. Sometimes the difference is so subtle that you cannot tell and it's copying in proportion to another artboard. So make sure the artboard where you are selecting it's also in like the darkest line, telling you that you are in that artboard. You can also check down here if it's the correct one. So I'm here, I select this text and I click Command C, and then I come in here and now I'm selecting the background, right? So if I click Command F, it will paste on front, but if I click Command B, it will paste in the back. So obviously in this case, it doesn't make sense because we're not seeing it, but let's imagine we have the opposite situation. So this text has been copied and pasted here, and then we want to transfer only the background. So we select this background, making sure we are in the proper artboard, Command C, then we come in here and we can either click on the artboard or click on the text and then click Command B and it will paste in the back. This, when you have a lot of layers, it's so handy because now I can maybe draw here another circle in another tone. Let's do this slightly darker. And obviously I want this now to be on the back of the text. There are other ways to move it around, but since we're only talking about copying and pasting, I'm going to stick it to it. So you would do Command X to make sure you cut it, then select the text and click Command B. And now it's pasted right after the text and not at the back of everything. So we can do it again. We have Command X, and then we can click on the background and click Command F. And now it's pasting on top of the background, but underneath everything else. So it's like in between these two layers. It's so cool. I use this all the time. Now I want to show you the last one, which is the one I mentioned that it's Command Alt Shift and V. And this, I'm going to show it to you. Let's imagine these are like Instagram posts. Okay, so I'm going to put here my Instagram handle, select it, and I can do Command X and then click Command Alt Shift and V, and it will paste in all my artboards, see, in the same position. This is amazing when you want to have a repeated thing through all your artboards. I love using this feature. So wherever you have a design or multiple artboards where you need something to be, I don't know, maybe it's the background, right? So you want the same background in all your layers. You simply use Command Shift Alt and V, and it will paste in all those layers. All right, I hope you loved learning about these copying and pasting shortcuts from Illustrator. I hope you start using them more than Command C and Command V. You see the capabilities and how fast you can start designing when you start implementing these shortcodes. So I 100% encourage you to start practicing and including these into your workflow. Please let me know through the comments if you like these, if you discovered something new, and I'll see you next week. Bye.